mental health is
Hmm.
such an important topic that, so we're trying to figure out what foundations do we need to support through the website? And I said, well, there's one, I'm not going to say it out loud because I don't know if we're going to do it, but I said, no matter which organization it is, mental health needs a huge space here. It just does for so many reasons. And actually, I'll say it. It's called Active Minds. This girl's brother committed suicide, so she started it. And it teaches on college campuses and high schools. It just brings awareness and makes it not a big deal if you
Right.
need to talk about it. That's a big one, but and of course, like I'd like to help out with type 1 diabetes and some other stuff.
Sure.
But everyone that I talk to says you got to narrow this down, Sally. You should focus on type 1 diabetes, but I don't want to narrow it down because there's
You don't
so
have
many
to.
things. Yeah, like
You don't have to. Wait, my sister-in-law, my niece, was in a very bad car accident a couple of years ago. Lost her best friend in the car. Her parents started the Mia Dewey Foundation. Now, this just goes to your point where it doesn't have to be one thing. They have given so much money since she passed away, but it's to whatever they feel at that moment. That year, they have these fundraisers, raise a lot of money, and whatever's speaking to their heart that year, do they give
I
to?
love that. So I have an
Yeah.
idea. This makes me feel better. That what if we like? So one of my sisters works at the food pantry
Right.
every Saturday.
Okay.
We donate there, and I try to give them access, like flyers, to my website. A lot of people don't have computers.
Right.
And I'm like, what if we do like rotating places that we're donating to?
Yeah.
Like this food pantry, or we talked to Steven in Seattle. He's like, hey, I'd really like to raise some money for my food pantry. Not just all food pantries, but
Sure.
you know what I mean,
Yeah.
right?
Don't put that pressure on yourself like you can only donate. Because when we talked about doing a 501c3 years ago, I don't want to just do to one person or one thing.
Mm.
I'm like, if we have a family in the community who's going through cancer or this or that, I want to be able to
Yeah,
donate to them. I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to do that. I just
I love
think
that.
your heart is in such a beautiful place, and just go with it.
I'm gonna keep going with it, and it's not easy though when you like. We're funding all of this right now.
Sure.
Happy to do so. My
Yeah.
husband's happy to do so. We already know some people that it's impacted. Like, oh, there's this man he's a widow and he has two type 1 diabetic kids, and he's like, I don't go to the doctor. So I'll tell him, like, go to this place, Insulin for Life. You don't have to ration, like things like that. Where you're like, this was well worth it. But met with the CEO of a fantastic nonprofit called Understood, and it's all for children and I guess adults too who have any type of learning difference,
Okay.
and they help them and they have resources and tools. So I met with him. I was lucky enough to meet with him the other day. He was a client of my husband's, so I know that's like I
Yeah.
appreciate it, and
Sure.
I've never would. He kept saying, well, Sally, like again, like, let's narrow it down. We have this box. It could be diabetes, and this could be healthcare. And like to just. But I understand he's a businessman.
Sure.
If you ever want to not just be funding this yourself, there's certain things you got to do.
Right.
Anyway,
No, I think it's amazing. I would just go with your heart, and you don't have to do. You can do wherever your heart's taking you. That's the beautiful thing about doing something on your own.
and we're obviously super fortunate that we can do it.
Well, once you start raising money, or whether you have donation set up on your website or whatever you have, the more out there you get with what you're doing.
And then I talked to someone like you, or even that guy, the CEO of Understood, which I think is a fantastic nonprofit. And if you know a lot of people with kids with learning differences or whatever, there's
I never
never
heard of it.
Yeah, Understood. I hadn't either until I started doing this, and Tom's like, hey, I talked to a client over here that was really interested in what you're doing, and all these other people who just want to help.
It's beautiful, and that's the thing. There are so many people that want to help make a difference and make somebody else's life better. And look, that's just amazing what you're doing.
Thanks.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you.